All right, so look, I'm gonna be telling you a story about the white buffalo woman. Some might be into it, some people might not be, but this the way this my video is supposed to be. So when we talk about the white buffalo woman introduced herself with a pipe, a peace pipe, in a bundle. It was supposed to have herbs in it, from what I was told, because I'm American Indian, and I know American Indian story can be flipped, but I'm gonna say this word. Yeah, I might have just said it, but I'm gonna say it once again. I was taught that it had herbs in it, and when it had herbs in it, herbs ties all the way into like into the Bible in Genesis. So just like I said, humanity really don't know what herbs is because even people in Jamaica try to say herbs is marijuana or weed. Yeah. But just like I said, it's actually not. And the reason why I say it like that is because I'm from California, and California got the best weed in the world. So I don't want to make weed sound bad, but just like I said, it was supposed to be some herbs in the bundle. But then, just like I said, it can be switched around because even when I hear the story, like being what is that called, like parental advice, when it's being parental advice, what I'm basically trying to say is when they editing it, trying to blurp out like the cuss words, they're trying to say that it's the herb was tobacco. But just like I said, yeah, and just like I said, I'm American Indian. The Indians tell me all the time too that it probably wasn't tobacco. It probably was weed, marijuana. But it's not about that. And even when I'm telling the story, just like I said, I'm saying it's the word herb. Because even when I said I'm an American Indian, I remember when I was a kid and I was in the Native American Indian program, and I was about 11, between 8, and I met an Indian man in the teepee. And when I was in the program, and all the kids left and me and him stayed, but one of the conversations we had, and I'll come back to the story because yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's a nice topic. So he told me, but what he told me was yeah, that it was herbs in a peace pipe. And he don't know what Indian smoke, and he was telling me too. I could tell you Indian too, like and don't tell the people that I'm talking to you about herbs because it's important for us to get our religion back. And he was saying too, and I was saying it too. Like he had a TP and he had all this stuff, and he was saying that he hoped that connect him back with his religion. And I was telling him too, like my grandma mom was full blooded Navajo and stuff like that. But just like I'm saying, yeah, so he can see that I was Indian too, but he already felt it, and just like how we was talking about it, he already was expressing it. He was treating me like I was basically like a part of him and all of that. But just like I was saying too, but let me get back to the topic. So it was herbs, and when I was saying about the white buffalo woman, she was, even when I was taught about, just like I said, it's edited. They try to say that it was a white robe, but just like I was taught too that it was a brown robe, and that and just like this, watch how good the great spirit, our Usin, our what Tonka is, the creator is, our creator, the ones that made us, are the one that made us. Watch how good this one is. I heard, and I know this is supposed to be the truth too, that it was a white buffalo was born after she presented the pipe in the bundle. She didn't have on no white robe, just like it's presented in the artwork, just like they do it with pictures with Jesus. How people say Jesus Christ is really might be black, and where he come from is really blacks. And even if you read the Bible, it says that blacks are in it, just from like of a book when I forgot what it's called, but it's a book about the lady that married Solomon. She said she was black from the sun, and went on to more. But just like I said, I'm trying to yeah, focus on God and the Creator, or Tucker or whatever. But in this topic and in the story. So, anyways, and just like that, even when I'm telling the story, I'm just blessed to tell it too, because I'm fasting right now. But just like I said, the white buffalo woman, she was supposed to have on the brown thing, and she presented the pipe to two brothers or whatever that was going through hard times, and some more stuff, and even way bigger stuff than that. And if you don't know what I mean, but when I say that, I'm just talking about something like since the first life, first day of life for eternity, no matter what after that. On that scale, about going into the next life too, about for everybody, basically really about themselves and some more stuff, because American Indians was getting invaded by the world back then in a lot of ways, just like all kind of stuff happened in time. But just like I said, and she presented the pipe to them, and they smoked it, and they took it back to the people, and they passed it around. They told the story, And just like I said, the white buffalo was born. And just like I said, that's a story. And I'm just saying it because yeah, it's a part of me and my religion, and uh, and just some more stuff. But just like I said, my creator, with Tunka, or my God who made me, or the guys that made me, because I want my God to have a wife, and I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. In a lot of ways, people might not pick up on it or understand it, but maybe I don't know. But just like I'm saying too, yeah, I don't want to go more into it. But just like I said, that was a story about the white buffalo woman.